All right, firstly, if we start with the signing session that we're here speaking at, how did you find that, meeting some fans?
It's every time nice to see the people here, especially when you're injured, you have a lot of time. So it was nice to do it.
Yeah, a lot of players you speak to say that there is almost an extra passion around this club because it's by itself. Do you get that sense from these fans and how they talk about it?
I was quite surprised now because it's Friday evening. The weather is not really good outside. And there were so many people. I thought maybe the signing session was for an hour. I thought maybe after 50 minutes it's finished. But yeah, there were so many people. It's crazy how big this club is. Actually, it's amazing to see that so many people find a way to the stadium tonight.
Yeah, and personally, if we speak about you a little bit, obviously you're injured at the moment. How is that recovery going?
It's going really well. Of course, it was at the beginning quite frustrating because it just happened after the first game. But yeah, I'm on a good way. Hopefully, towards the end of October, I'll be back with the team. Start running outside next week. So hopefully, everything progressing well, and then be back on a pitch as soon as possible.
Yeah, you mentioned that frustration. How difficult is it mentally when you get an injury like that?
It's really hard, to be honest. Especially straight after the game, you feel like something isn't well. So you realize straight after that you will be out for a couple of weeks probably. And that's every time really hard. But at the moment, I'm happy because I have a little baby at home, so that means a little more time for family. But of course, you want to be back with the team or back on the pitch as soon as possible. But yeah, there are other things in life you can enjoy during this period. But yeah, hopefully be back.
Yeah, you did it quite early on in the season, obviously with a new head coach as well. Was the timing of it especially frustrating as well, because you obviously would want to be on that pitch as much as possible?
Of course, especially when I see the whole preseason. I started like the first week, then I get a calf injury.
Yeah.
Then I trained probably for 1 week, and then we had this first game, and I was able to play. And then you get injured. That's quite frustrating because probably I did, I don't know, 10 trainings with the new manager, so hopefully I can show him soon what I'm capable of, but that's part of the game and that's life.
Yeah, how have you found life under Johannes Hoftorp so far?
Really good. I like the way he wants to play, but as I told you before, I'm almost more injured than healthy, so I didn't have like this many time with him on and off the pitch, so I'm really looking forward to the upcoming weeks and get to know him better.
Yeah, we spoke to him earlier today and he said that when you've got injured players, it's important to keep them around the group and make them feel like they're still part of the group. Do you still feel like you're around the players enough and that you're still a little bit part of them?
Well, it is hard because you have to find the right timing to be as well on the training ground, and it's not every time possible because you work with the physios. The physios have to work as well with the team, so it's not every time easy to be around the team, but I'm trying to be as often there as possible.
Norwich brought in a good number of players this summer, a few sort of in and around your position as well. What have you made of those additions and some of the competition that you've got there?
I think we had a really strong team at the moment. And I think if you sign like really good new players, it makes just the team stronger because everybody wants to play. So I'm a competitive person. So it's nice to have some good lads on my position, and I'm looking forward to compete with them.
Yeah, I suppose you would back yourself to when you're back fit to try and get back into that team, and that's the attitude you've got to have, right?
Yeah, you have to have this attitude.
Yeah, obviously you were brought in by David Wagner. You'd worked with him previously. Do you feel like at times it's a little bit of a struggle to maybe shake the idea that you're sort of his man and that you've been brought in for his team?
Not really. Of course, I know him from when I worked with him back in Switzerland, but he wasn't the only reason why I'm here at Norwich. So, of course, it was sad that he left or he had to go, whatever. But no, I'm happy. I still feel like I'm a part of the team, and I want to show that as soon as possible.
And how do you assess your time in English football so far now? If you look back on sort of your first season and this little bit now, how do you reflect on it overall?
To be honest, it was like an average season from my side. I know I can do for sure 100% better, but it's not every time that easy to perform on the highest level possible, but I'm trying to work on this. had now enough time to work as well on a mental part of the game. So hopefully when I'm back on the pitch, I feel like really confident and can show what I'm actually capable of. Because to be honest, I think last season had just a few games where I maybe would say now they were really good, where I showed my full potential. So hopefully I can do better this season.
Yeah, you spoke a little bit about the new manager's style and how you might fit into that. Do you feel like it suits you quite well? You obviously like sort of technical players and players who like being on the ball. Is that the sort of system that you enjoy?
Yeah, I definitely think so. But as I told you before, it's difficult to say because I just made one friendly game or two, and then the first game of the season. So I haven't played that many minutes or as well training session with the new manager. But I think I would definitely fit into his system, and I feel quite confident what he wants from the player.
At the moment you're out contract next summer. Obviously the club have an option to extend that as well. Is that playing on your mind at all? Is that something that you're thinking about when you're trying to earn an extension to that deal?
At the moment I'm quite calm, to be honest. It's like that's part of the business. Of course I want to stay, I want to play good, and then hopefully the club says, okay, let's extend the contract with Fuzzy and he stays for another, I don't know, 1 or 2 years, whatever. But at the moment, I can't do anything. It's like, first of all, I need to get fit, and then we will see what's next.
Brilliant.